We got the band of Falco here finally together. Off to my right, we got Frankie. Pedro's Dream Star.
What's up?
Well, Webster's thick neck ass with his tight ass shirt over there. Ethan and Dave. AKA Dark Hotto. So, Ian, dude.
What's up?
What's up with the basement, man? Give us
A few updates. Where did we leave off last time? What was,
I think you were furnishing. You said, last thing you said was like you had to get like the cage set up.
Yep.
The electricity and plumbing.
Yep. So we finished all of the wiring for the electrical. The last thing that our electrician has to do is drop the other side of the room's lights so that it's not just open ceiling lights, it's an actual fixture. It makes the floor look a lot nicer. After that, he's going to go get the approval from the city inspector, and then we're good to go on electrical, plumbing, and all the wiring. And then after that's done, we're cleaning the concrete floor one more time as thoroughly as possible, and we're going to install the cage. So
Scrubbing.
like, oh yeah, man, down on my hands and knees with a little dish scrubber, getting every little stain out.
Dude, just get a deck brush, bro. Done.
Or like
that's just a kitchen.
cooking oil and bleach and just
Yeah.
slide everywhere.
Hey, just like in the cartoons, dude.
Yeah, right?
And in a lot of the time-lapse videos, like 90% of the video is just me with a little mop going back and forth on the floor for like a week straight. You'd be surprised. When we tore down that wall, the dust got everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
So that took, it's taken months to get every little speck out.
Was it like Indiana Jones did? Did it make the sound effect? Like,
Oh yeah.
you heard all the fucking sand just
Well, I
landing?
mean, you guys too, that boiler, and
Yeah.
you guys had to evict Freddy Krueger. So
Yeah.
that must have been hard.
Yeah, but I want that floor to be as pristine as possible. So
Yeah.
you know, we all know dust can kill a computer and consoles easily. So
Oh,
getting that out of there has been a top
well,
priority.
they can kill someone's lungs too, man.
Yeah.
They could.
Yeah, we all do know motherfuckers' lungs ain't gonna be that healthy.
It's a health hazard, man.
Nigga, yo lungs.
Right? Hey. I'm
Well,
not
the stairs
shit,
is already out of
talking
breath.
about myself too, shit. Niggas' cardio is gonna be put to the test with them stairs. You're gonna have a
No
couple heart
elevator for you.
attacks.
We're gonna install an elevator, but you can't go in it.
Hey, I'll look at that motherfucker and go down the stripper pole.
Oh, so it'd be for the people that can't.
For handicap,
For handicap.
we don't have handicap accessibility yet, but if somebody shows up that is in a wheelchair, we've got plenty of guys who are willing to carry them downstairs. I've told my employees that if they show up, you got to carry them down the stairs.
Okay.
So.
Don't.
Don't?
You're gonna have a lawsuit in your hands.
Yeah. That's a little dangerous if they fall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a disabled sister. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's 100% a bad idea.
I mean, it
but
may look
in
a
the
little
scenario,
strange.
that's.
Well, I mean, they have,
It's fine.
we would
but
we would have them sign a waiver.
Oh,
okay,
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 good.
yeah.
I was gonna say,
that
say,
if they don't trust them
Yeah.
coming down.
well, I was gonna say, this may sound strange, piggyback, right? But if it helps you guys not get sued, then
Put a big old.
If we find that there's a
Put a
lot
mat.
of customers
Put
that
a
are
big
disabled
plywood
or
or mat.
that
Yeah,
want to
dude,
come,
like,
then we will install like
Yeah,
a chairlift.
Yeah, you probably won't have too much, but yeah, I would get a stair lift. 'Cause
How the
you're gonna-
stairs fold into each other.
From Webster's couple of fucking tournaments, we've had a couple of
Yeah. I
guys with
remember.
oh
electricals.
yeah, shout outs to Grimace. I remember.
So like that's gonna be your like your
your
challenge there, because like sometimes the electricals will have like life support. Sometimes I would say like
Yeah.
they have the air, they have their fucking IV or whatever, their shit sack. I'm sorry to say it like that, but they're
Colostomy.
yeah, exactly. Well, sometimes you have that on the chair as well. So like
Yeah.
I would shoot for elevator or shell lift. I'm not saying for my big ass, but at least for their ass. I know Webster's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
puffing too, but.
We'll do everything we can to accommodate.
Just push you down the stairs.
Right? I'll just go down.
I'll
the
ride
ramp
him like
so
the
that-
walrus. But no, yeah, and it's cool that you're ahead of the curve with that too, man. It's like we're prepared for an elevator
For sure, dude. For sure.
for them.
We won't. We can't. Even though we can't use it as a stripper pole anymore, but. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Stripper poles on Fridays make money.
Mm-hmm.
Making money with
Not
that
with
shit.
you on the pole.
Then the next day is
Hey.
girlfriend slaughter their dudes day after.
Hey,
Not the girls here, mom. You better go to fucking LA.
y'all seen King of Queens? I can do what Doug does. I do exactly what Doug
Yeah, you
did.
can clear the room.
Oh shit.
What are the updates, bro?
Well, the dungeon room is almost finished.
Yeah.
So if people have seen, we got the sliding doors, but I wanted to put a drawbridge door on there, but it would have been sick.
Dude,
But then every time
that
we
would have been.
took
That's
down
what I was
the
about to
door,
say.
they
This
had to
moat.
move the
Cuz could have
tables
got a
and-
moat.
So
Dude.
You would have had solid greet you.
Dude, you could have had a moat with like koi fish in that motherfucker.
And then on each side put like 2 knights, like standing knights. You know, they're just standing protecting.
Get
it.
shovel knights, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Get out.
That'd be cool.
yeah, it would have been really cool, but
Yeah, that'd
also
be
been
sick.
pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the doors installed. They slide perfectly fine and block off, and it looks really nice. So
Okay.
we touched up some paint on the floors this weekend, since every now and then like a little bit chips off, so we have to keep applying new layers. But the whole back end of the building is pretty much complete from a construction standpoint. So next comes the cage, and then pretty much just got to get the furniture and the fiber line, and we should be good to go. What else is there? Some more updates for stuff that isn't like construction wise. This last weekend I went to Vegas with my family. So we went while we were down there, we decided to check out one of the local gaming stores there to just like go up, talk to them, see what works for them, what it's like in Vegas, what they have to deal with. And it was a fun store. It was cool. You had a couple of VR stations right up front. The place had about like 20 to 30 people playing COD while we walked in. So it was weird though, because most of his stuff was all console, and he had to run back and forth to help each person that would come in and set up. And if you got packed with like 60 people coming in at one time with one guy having to go set up each station, that looked like it could be a little bit of a hassle.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we're taking the route of more PCs that are automated, where once you pay and get in, you just go to the PC and you can do it all yourself.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty cool. You get to they run you down on some of the system stuff that they're doing there. Like they have that. What are you talking about? That's that whole little system where they had the different LAN parties across the nation.
Oh yeah, the GG circuit group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to sign up for that, and it was like, please choose your thing, and it was like, why can't I choose a center yet? Because they're not open technically yet. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just wait.
We're still because they're bringing the whole GG circuit thing into the GG Leap software, which is what is being used on computers.
What?
Before it was from them starting up, they created the tournament software and they allowed centers to use that, but it wasn't like a whole package with the computer management software. So now they've been spending like the last month, because they're trying to release their full version of everything by the end of next month. So they're building that all together, so that when you log in and you play League of Legends, it tracks your data of each match. Say you won like 5 out of 6 games, that'll show up on a leaderboard in the lounge. You'll earn coins based on your like skill. If you've won, how many kills you got. You can use those coins to get drinks, get free game time in your center, and stuff like that. And recently they added a new game to the bundle. They added Overwatch. So now people that play Overwatch in the lounge, they can get rewards for it. So if you're really good at League of Legends, if you're really good at Overwatch, I think Dota 2 is in there, Smite. They're working on CSGO as another one. So that should be pretty big. That they're trying to get as many games as possible that have stat tracking to implement into the software, so that you can get rewards for playing. And what else was there? We added a game request sheet on our Facebook page so that people can go in, and if they really want a game to be at the lounge and they want to make sure that we noticed that it's a desired game, anybody can go. It's pinned on the top of the Facebook page. You just go to it, click on it, enter in the game that you want, all the information for it, and that way you can look to see if somebody has already requested that game, or if it's not, you can put it in there yourself.
No website, can nobody play KOF?
One of my buddies had
last I looked, that wasn't on the list.
One of my buddies had a question too, because he wanted to double check, and I'll double check for you, because he was just like, if they don't have the game there, can people like bring their own game, or their own console they're gonna set up? Or
Yeah, there's gonna be bring your own console station.
Okay. He just wanted to double check. I told him, yeah, let me double check that for you. I don't want to just say it, and I'm like, no, they changed that, which I'm pretty sure they're not gonna change that because they never will do that.
Yeah, we're still gonna have a spot for it. It'll be a discounted fee. You'll have to sign an agreement that we are not responsible for any damages that happens to your stuff.
Or someone nabs it too.
So.
Which I don't think no one's gonna like hamburger that shit. So we're good.
And depending, like, if you do have like security measures towards like anti-theft, like we have people obviously kind of if they sign the agreement, we shouldn't have to watch it, but being good people. There shouldn't be a problem. But, hey, what
if
you
something happens, we will check the security system and everything as around it.
Yeah, man.
And bans will be in place.
Yeah, if anybody gets caught even attempting or even jokingly, like if somebody picks up somebody else's station and starts carrying it to the other side of the room without the permission, that'll get you a strike.
Oh yeah. And then if they do it to the wrong person, they're gonna get stretched too. So they gotta chill with that.
Or get caught with a bag of chips.
But at least that's cool because I know some people are probably wondering that for a while, like if thievery is going on or stuff like that, like how is that being enforced and how is it being handled? So that's probably a question we had for a while. So we got that.
That's also why we have the double door entry. So somebody can't just walk in and start looking around. You have to pay to get in before you get through that second security door. They can't just open that. It only opens from the inside of the office.
If they want a sneak preview, they just have to look from where they're standing.
Yeah,
pretty much.
We put a window in the door for that reason.
Yeah.
So you can look at what's inside, but you can't get in. So security was a big issue since you got a lot of tech down there.
Yeah, definitely.
Some other things we got going on. We released the second series of clothing lines online, and this way it worked a little better because you can look at different types of clothing. We've got men's and women's stuff. Hats are coming soon. That site doesn't have hats just yet, but it's a little different from the Founders Edition one. This one's known as the Legendary Edition, so it's a little different. You weren't there, maybe you didn't get the Founders Edition one, but you got the Legendary Edition one. It still comes with all the perks of if you're wearing an NYPD apparel, you get 1 free hour of gaming every time you show up. You have to purchase an hour, obviously, to get that free hour, so you get 2 hours for the price of one.
Smart.
And I'm gonna go in later next week, have one of my editors change the t-shirts around, kind of crop out that white background, because some of it is, if you get a black one, it had that white square. So my editors are gonna edit that out, and we'll release another one.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
That's what I was asking him about. Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna get that deal. We just
He
wanted to
had that
put something
February
out there.
meme on you,
Roll safe.
Yeah, roll safe. He's like, I got you.
We've updated some more time-lapse videos, and we updated on the Patreon page. There's a layout of the center, an updated one of like the Google SketchUp YouTube video walking through what it's going to look like. That got updated. So I can show you guys that. I have a private link to it, but
Yeah, you hear that, y'all? So they'll see it soon.
yeah, like a month. Everything that's posted on Patreon, a month later will be posted on the regular Facebook page. But this is just an incentive for people that want to get right now information, know exact details of stuff. You can pay $1 a month and you have access to it. And then, right now it's still currently, if you're paying that $1 a month, your name is on the Founders Edition board. It'll be shown on the lounge on the TV. So it's just, we're using Patreon as a small way for us to kind of see what kind of desire there is and how many people are supportive of it, because we're spending money left and right getting this built, and we don't have any income yet.
It seems like Patreon's the way to go for support. A lot of people are doing it, and it seems to be turning out well for them. So
yeah, a lot better than going on and putting something out for
or like a GoFundMe thing. Patreon's like the way to go now. I see.
Yeah, it's working out nice, and you don't have to do anything big. It's just $1 a month minimum for people that want to show support, which is nice. What else do we got going on? We got the stickers printed. Those came in the mail. I've got those with me. So anybody that wants to get a sticker to either put on their car, they are quality enough that you can put it on the outside of your car. I put mine on, and then ironically the next day there was like a big snowstorm here. I was like, oh, of course, yeah, no, my sticker's gonna fall off. I went out there the next day, wiped the snow off, and it was still fine. So it was good.
Sweet. Because when I play my fight stick, like or some people too that want to put it on their fights. Like, sometimes people's hands get sweaty and
Yeah.
they probably worry about, oh crap, that's gonna like make it like start peeling off and tearing off. But
Nope, it's a durable sticker, so it's not.
that's good.
It's not too big. It's not like bumper sticker size.
The art on the T5
but-
stick, I use it so much.
Yeah, it's kind of like
it
the
was
size of
white
a
around the left side.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's not going to cover your entire fight stick. So
That's fine. I wouldn't, because I need
No,
room
Webster.
for.
He doesn't know what it is at all.
And I got the perfect spot. To
I
put
haven't
it
been told much about what's going on.
inside here.
You don't talk much about us.
But,
Why, you're tired?
it's been it's
But is
cool,
this
man.
the tournament
Seeing
then?
that. I was gonna joke. It'd be cool because I know you've been talking to
Yes.
people more.
Like, what
It'd be
Yes.
really cool to
Yes.
talk to
In Racine?
Yes.
talk to
Yes.
The land center?
Yeah.
Funko.
Yes.
Funko
Yes.
Pops.
Yeah.
You know I'm on my pops.
Owns it.
One day maybe we'll see like a custom made pop of you like this wearing NYPD.
that would be pretty cool to have that.
I like know how to make custom.
like
ones.
Lester
yeah,
didn't know.
I got a lot.
Well, he hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah, I didn't know.
It's all good.
Reaction is just
I thought it was
Web's
like
first time
just
finding out
hanging
about
on to
this.
playing games or smoke
That
or
was-
something.
Well,
I'm
we
sorry.
do, but we do have some serious business. So.
Yeah.
Nigga, the only business you have is the guacamole.
Nigga, the business you had was a piece of meat back
Okay,
there.
back to
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The last thing that I've got on my little list here that I made is
smoke.
we have one of our employees has went up and set a Twitter page for like online tournaments that are kind of like sponsored by NYPD. So right now they've just did their first test of like a Call of Duty tournament online, setting up a bracket, and then people were able to join and go through that. They have like one guy who streamed some of it, and they're updating that, and it worked out pretty well. Altogether they got like 30 views on all their streams and whatnot. But that was kind of cool to see that work. So they'll be doing other tournaments as well. They're just starting with COD because that's what they do, that's what they know. But
And that's what.
That's
A lot
what's
of
really
people just
popular right
play.
now.
yeah,
Like I don't care for it, but people like it and it brings in money out. I admit that it brings in money out. People will play it, like casual people play it too. So
yeah, it's a way for people that
it's
don't necessarily want to come to the lounge and play. They just want to
yeah.
kind of still be involved. But play
When
at
people
home.
hear online gaming, so one of the first games that pops in their head is COD. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now Overwatch too. That's one of the ones that pops in their head.
Game of the year.
Yeah.
What's that, Overwatch? I finally played that for the very first time like a month ago.
No, they're
It was really good.
there's no alcohol allowed in that.
Yeah, it's fine.
So,
one of my friends, it's like
they
League of
are
Legends,
doing
but
a thing
shooters,
where like you
shooters.
can go to the local bars and they have coupons and stuff for them.
Except people
So
die by
like
weapons.
he'll hook you up with a couple of bucks
Actually,
off.
that is a league.
You can go get a drink and then come back.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I've got from my list so far. If you guys have any questions that you can think of during the cast, just let me know.
No,
Is the pricing?
We obviously
What's
Webster has
Yeah, we have the pricing at.
So wait,
We're gonna start with
wait.
probably $7 per hour for just 1 hour.
Still trying to
And obviously, if you buy
understand
more
what's
than 1
going on
hour,
here.
that
It'll
price will go
reduce.
down.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
to
kind of.
encourage you to buy more. But
Yeah, we were. We know that Webster. This is actually his first time. That's why he was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, but we thought, people seen it around Facebook. We thought he knew. I could have sworn I dropped it, but I guess I thought I mentioned it.
This nigga goes
This
on Facebook, posts the status, and leaves Facebook and plays Halo. It's all he does.
I'm sorry.
Hey, he's like,
No, I ain't mad. He right. He is right. Drop like.
Oh! Unless he's unless he's sitting on Messenger.
Hey, or trying to get rid of people off Facebook.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry. This is not becoming a roast, you guys. This is just. But Webb's laughing, and he knows he's
That's what
admitting
happened
it.
at the last.
Hey, it's just
Men
let
admit
go.
it. Some people
Man,
can't
go.
admit it. So at least
If you
he's
got
admitting it.
questions, ask away.
Yeah, if you got questions, I know you have a lot.
Mm,
It's not like it was a secret society. It literally, I thought like everyone was talking about it, but you found out.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm sorry. You reacted like some sort of.
Yeah, I mean, even
well, I
Chris
got to hearing him talk, and I was like, wait a minute.
Rick even know. Like I've been talking to Rick and Ariel about it
Oh,
too.
sorry.
sorry.
Webb did one of
What's
these
his like,
when he's Nate. Webb did one of these where he's like,
What? like this guy's the boss. Like, yes,
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah.
boss.
It's him.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
I'm the owner.
The
Right
tournament guy?
here. Yeah. Like,
God, like.
right
He
here.
owns the place.
Where?
God.
Where is
Look.
It's in downtown Main Street.
it?
So.
Downtown Main
It's
Around
it's
the
about a
Cupies
mile
area,
from your
like-
house.
mile from my house.
Yeah, you know where the Cupies is and that Chase Bank is, like that little quadrant area.
It's right
That's
across
around
from
there.
Barry Knight.
Yeah, it's like right
You're
there.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not far at all.
Yeah, like from yours, you just go toward Main Street and you're like almost there.
If you're ever downtown and you see like a building that has a Skies Fall banner and a Verite Studios banner, we're in the basement of that building.
And I'm glad you didn't react. Like, why did you guys hide it from me? Because I know you know nobody did that. Is